Hello and welcome to Shuffle and Roll, another episode of Commander Chaos, where we are building a Muldrotha the Gravetide deck from scratch. Now we're working on the creatures, and in the background I have gone through all of the cards and I've decided on which ones go through to round 2. So now we are starting round 2, where you are going to decide what cards go in the deck. Now, to decide which ones you're going to be choosing from, we have the Chaos Roll, where I will roll a d4 and this will decide how we are picking the cards from the selection we have. So first off, we've got off the top, where if we roll a 1, we will just take the top however many cards from the top of the deck. Number 2 is cut it out, where we will cut the deck a number of times equal to the amount rolled on the d20. Number is whatever the number is we roll on the d20, we will count out those numbers until we hit enough for the selection. And lastly, top and bottom, we will take one from the top and then one from the bottom until we get the correct number. So first off, let's find out which way we're going. So that's a 4. So that's top and bottom. Now let's find out how many we're picking from today. That is a 20. So we're picking 20 top and bottom, and you will choose which one goes in the deck. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so let's have a look at our selection for you to pick from. So first off, we have Billowing Shriekmass, which is 3 and a black for a creature spirit. Flying, when this creature enters, mill 3 cards, and threshold, this creature gets +2/+1 as long as there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard. Next up, we have Gurmag Rakshasa, which is 4 black for a creature demon with menace. And when this creature enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/2 until end of turn, and target creature you control gets +2/2 until end of turn. Croson Archer, which is 3 and a green for a creature centaur. Croson Archer may block as though it has flying, and green and discard a card from your hand. Croson Archer gets +0/+2 until end of turn. Overgrown Armosaur, so that's 3 green for a creature dinosaur with Enrage. Whenever Overgrown Armosaur is dealt damage, create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. Containment Construct, which is 2 for a artifact creature construct. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile that card from your graveyard. If you do, you may play that card this turn. Urgorok, the Empty One, which is 4 black for a legendary creature, Spectre with flying. Whenever Urgoros, the Empty One, deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card at random. If that player can't, you draw a card. Lurgoyf, which is 2 green for a creature Lurgoyf. Lurgoyf's power is equal to the number of creature cards in all graveyards, and and its toughness is equal to the number +1. Stubborn Burrow Fiend, which is 1 and a green for a creature badger beast mount. Whenever Stubborn Burrow Fiend becomes saddled for the first time each turn, mill 2 cards. Then Stubborn Burrow Fiend gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard, and it's saddled 2, and it's a 2/2. Whispering Snitch, which is 1 and a black for a creature vampire rogue. Whenever you surveil for the first time each turn, Whispering Snitch deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. Archfiend of Dross, which is 2 black for a creature Phyrexian demon. With flying, Archfiend of the Dross enters the battlefield with 4 oil counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove an oil counter from Archfiend of the Dross. Then if it has no oil counters on it, you lose the game. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, its controller loses 2. Venomous Hierophant, which is 3 and a black for a creature Gorgon cleric. Death Touch. When Venomous Hierophant enters the battlefield, put the top 3 cards of your library in your graveyard, and it's a 3/3. Fierce Empath, which is 2 and a green for a creature elf. When Fierce Empath comes into play, you may search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost 6 or more. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Tidecaller Mentor, which is 1 blue-black for a creature rat wizard with menace and threshold. When Tidecaller Mentor enters, if 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, and it's a 3/3. Next up we have Chasm Skulker, which is 2 and a blue for a creature squid horror. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Chasm Skulker. When Chasm Skulker dies, put X 1/1 blue squid creature tokens with Island Walk onto the battlefield, where X is the number of +1 counters on Chasm Skulker, and it's a 1/1. Guilt Feeder, which is 3 black for a creature horror. Guilt Feeder can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and or black creatures. Whenever Guilt Feeder attacks and isn't blocked, defending player loses 1 life for each card in his or her graveyard. Time Stream Navigator, which is 1 and a blue for a creature human pirate wizard with Ascend. 2 blue and tap it. Put Time Stream Navigator on the bottom of its owner's library. Take an extra turn after this one. Activate this ability only if you have the city's blessing. Gaia Engineer, which is 1 green-blue for a creature Vidalcan wizard with tap, add green-blue, and it's a 1/1. Gulter Primal Hunger, which is 10 green for a legendary creature Elder Dinosaur. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control, and it has trample, and it's a 12/12. Dream Eater, 4 blue for a creature Nightmare Sphinx with flash and flying. When Dream Eater enters the battlefield, surveil 4. When you do, you may return target non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand, and it's a 4/3. And lastly, we have Solemn Simulacrum, which is 4 for an artifact creature golem. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. When this creature dies, you may draw a card. So, these are your choices for the first of the round 1 picks. So which one will you choose to go in the deck? Please, if you're enjoying this, subscribe, hit that like button, and add a comment to say which one you would pick for the deck. See you next time.